Energy management, in my opinion, is the most crucial part of time management. I just had this thought. I'm on my way to go pick up a few things, and I just wanted to make a quick video on this. When I was a pre-med, and then when I went to medical school, one of the things that I struggled with is maintaining my schedule all the way through, from early in the morning all the way till at night. Now, I did my best, but what happened after a while, I noticed that my energy levels just dropped so much that by 3 p.m. everything was just not efficient. And this is something that I've noticed throughout my life, something that I've noticed, from a lot of friends and people that I've spoken to, is that they feel motivated to do something, whether it's working out, prepping for a race, whether it's school, job, career, whatever it is. You build out this incredible schedule, you start following it, and then you find that, 5-6 days later, it's over. You cannot maintain that schedule. And in my opinion, the biggest reason, or the most obvious reason, is there's no energy management. And what do I mean by that? So, what I've noticed throughout my life is that if I start off the day doing things that increase my energy levels, right? Things that lead to improved energy throughout the day. And I'm not talking about just like drinking coffee, but if I do certain activities and I improve my level, here we are, I'm just gonna park right here. So what I noticed was that if I improve, or if I increase the level of activity, or let's say the level of exercise, or certain activities early on the day, or early in the morning, early in the day, what I noticed was that I'm able to finish everything. I'm able to get through the day a lot quicker, a lot easier. So, for instance, when I was in medical school the first time, I noticed that early in the semester, I did amazing. Great grades, beautiful. I had all the motivation, determination, everything in the world that you can imagine. But what I noticed was towards the end of the semester, I was feeling it, right? I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I was just tired. And one thing that you're going to notice when you if you're a pre-med, if you're going to med school, what you're going to notice is that when you first start, it does feel a little overwhelming. There's a lot of material, but what you'll see is that the material isn't, the specific material isn't extraordinarily hard, right? You'll be able to understand, biochemistry, or, this cycle, this, that. You learn anatomy, physiology. You're like, yeah, I know this, I know that. But what you'll notice is that throughout the semester, these things just keep compounding and keep adding. And it's not so much the acuity or the acute information or the small things. It's more so the accumulation of all those small things that really stresses you out if you're not studying the right way, and if you're not maintaining your energy in the right way. So one of the things I was thinking about this morning was, I have been given the opportunity to go back to medical school. That's why I'm going to be posting and bringing you guys along this journey. And we can talk about what happened when I was in AUA and COVID and all that stuff in another video. But I was thinking about this, and I was like, one thing that I learned about myself, and towards the end of my time during the second year at AUA, at that medical school, was that I started shifting the way that I not only studied, but also my routine. So time management, I had this beautiful schedule. It looked amazing. But I went in there and I was like, no. We got to change this up. We got to change this up, buddy. So I started working out early in the morning, right? I went back to what I had thought about earlier on, right? Working out, running, lifting, all these different things. Taking some time actually for myself, actually like taking a moment and doing a small hobby that leads to improved, blood flow, or whatever the case is, to my head, right? So what does that all mean? What I noticed was, if I woke up early in the morning, in the first thing I did after my little morning routine was go for a morning run. I would retain the information so much more, so much better than if I just jumped right into the material. And then on top of that, I found that if I did a midday exercise, small exercise, something really, really small, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, I retained the information I studied in the afternoon way more. And that last full semester of me being on the island was the best semester of my entire time in medical school. Completely changed my mind on efficiency, on just dedication, on everything. And I might be just rambling here, but I guess the point is, you can build out the most perfect schedule where you feel like you're the most efficient in the world, but don't forget about adding in components throughout the day, especially if you're pre-med or if you're early on in med school, or if you're going to med school here in the fall of 2026, or whatever the case is. Just remember, work out, do those activities, and you will see a significant shift in not only your physicality, but also your mood, your ability to retain information, and your ability to actually like process the prompts in the questions, right? So when you go to med school, you'll be taking all these exams, all these quizzes and stuff, and you got to read these prompts. A lot of it is clinical, based, and you got to like really interpret the information, and you'll see like there's all these different answer choices. And a lot of times you can easily narrow it down to these top two choices. And those top two choices a lot of times are like, they both could be right, but you're looking for the best right answer. And I'm telling you, if you work out before any of these things, if you eat healthy and you're eating the quality meals, just stay away from junk food. Biggest advice while in med school, maybe right after you take an exam, you could do some junk food, but let me tell you, just do not even touch it. Just just eat the most healthy meals you can possibly find or you can possibly make within your budget. It will definitely help. You don't want any sugar highs and then, you drop down like crazy, energy levels just drop. You don't want any of that. You want to sort of see this gradual, beautiful increase in your energy and then sort of plateau. And then when you're relaxing, right towards the end of the day. So that's something that I was thinking about. I actually, when I was doing some research just recently, I was looking over some documented cases of the actual retainment of information for medical students, right? So they did these studies. If I can find them again, I'll add them on here. But what they noted, and not only just med students, just students in general, was that if you work out before and after study sessions, that cohort of individuals actually retained the information, scored better than the students who did not work out, right? Now, working out is completely up to you, how you want to work out. I definitely recommend, if you're not an athlete or if you're not someone that's worked out regularly in the past, please start off slow, right? Just walk or just do whatever you're physically capable of so you won't get injured. And then slowly just start improving, right? Just start increasing what you're doing as far as like, your workouts. Are you walking, then you're jogging, then you're running? Are you going to the gym? Are you lifting weights? you can start mixing it up so you don't get tired of the routine or bored with the workout routine. So, that's just some of my thoughts. I found some articles on it. I thought it was really, really interesting. I think it's something that we should all consider. Even if you're not in medical school, not pre-med, maybe you're pre-law, pre-dental, whatever the case is, I definitely recommend jumping into some workout routine, get some workout buddies, and just work out, just do the stuff that's going to give you the energy to knock out your days, keep you in that great mood, keep you excited about life. It is so helpful and so important. So I definitely recommend it. Again, this is just a random thought, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And if you're still watching, subscribe, like it if you want to like it. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. I'm really excited about this upcoming year. Again, I've been accepted into UMHS, 5th semester. Me and my wife are moving up to Maine. Oh man, we have so much stuff to talk about. Super, super excited. So I hope you all have a great, exciting, wonderful year. And you know, when it comes to the workouts and stuff like that, maybe it's something that I'll start sharing, because I need to get back into just working out regularly. I mean, I go for a little bit and then I kind of plateau, and then I, you know, just stop. And what I realize is, like, I'm most productive, most successful when I work out on a regular, consistent way. So why don't you join me? Get started. Let's work out together. Let's make this year incredible and amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I got a bunch of other things to do, so I will put a video out tomorrow on some more interesting things. Anyways, that was it. Just make sure the energy component is there. All right, when you're doing your time management, energy management is key. All right, see ya.